Okay, welcome everybody. So this is another example of the solver. This is a little bit out there, but it is an example, and I think it's something that maybe you could use. What we've got here are different categories of product that we sell. All right, and we have the what we hope to get as projected revenue. And then we have our profit margin that we're going to be making on it. So this is the profit we're going to make here. What we need to do is come up with some other projection numbers, 3 more projected numbers for boogie boards, kiteboards, and sailboards. And those numbers, given the profit margin here, whatever that ends up being for profit, we want those numbers along with the other 4 here to end up adding up to $985,000. So we have no idea of what the projection should be. We have no idea. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let the machine tell us what would be a good mix. I mean, we could just sit and just do one number or one product here, one category, and plug in some number and get it to a point where it gives us a certain amount of profit that would end up changing it from 376 to 985. But we're going to let the machine do it for us and figure out all 3 and kind of evenly weight it a little bit there. See, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back into the data tab. We're going to go to solver, and the objective in this case is that we want D10, which is going to be this total right here. We want that to be we actually want that to hit a value of a target value of 985,000. So we want to put that in there. We can't reference that cell, so we have to actually just type it in there. And it's going to be doing this by changing the values in these 3 cells right there, right? We did this a little bit earlier with the goal seek with just one number. See, but if you had to do more than one number, that's why you'd use the solver with this one. So we got that in there. Now, do we need anything more? I don't really know. So let's just try it the way it is. And if we need to put some sort of a constraint in there, because it might end up, I don't know, it might say, hey, you need to do 800,000 in boogie boards and not do anything in here. And that would end up giving us, 985,000. I don't know. But we'll try it first. And then if we need to put some constraints in to get it to work a little bit more honestly, then we'll do that. But for now, we'll just go ahead and hit solve. And I'll go ahead and hit OK. And there it is. So it gave us a pretty good mix there, I think. It kind of evened it out. So there it is. So those 3 new numbers at those profit percentages give us these numbers, and it adds up to exactly 985,000. All right. So if you were to go and say, well, I'm going to change this. I'll change it to, I don't know. Let's see what we got. 300. I'll make it 310 even. If I do that, then it goes over that amount. And then you can say to yourself, well, but I feel more comfortable with that, so that's what I'll do. But at least, maybe if anything, you let the machine give you the start and then kind of go from there. So let's try something a little bit different here now. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and delete all of this. Everyone, I don't even know if this will work. We're just going to do this, see what happens. I'm going to delete all those. All right. And now we're going to tell it to fill in all of them evenly, right? So how are we going to do that? Well, we'll go back into the solver. We've already got set for, making D10 come out to 985,000. All we have to do is just change the variables, kind of expand that a little bit, and make it so where it's going from here all the way down to here. Okay? So we'll do that. We'll hit solve. And there we go. And that's it. So that gave us a nice, smooth, portrayal of numbers, for the projected, that would give that to us. So we can do that. So if you had no idea what the projection is for anything, let the machine do it for you. And there we go. And that gave it a nice one there. So it all kind of kept it, somewhere between, what, 167 and a little over 300. So right in there, that seems pretty good. All right, so there you have it. So hopefully you can maybe use something like this. I think this is a good little tool here for this kind of work here. So appreciate you watching. Take care.